Hi, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I have my list of goals here because I'm very excited that I can actually tick one of my goals off the list. So last year, probably around mid-year or maybe a bit later, I decided to start looking for a replacement vehicle. I had a little 2002 Mazda 2 hatchback. And it has been the best car I've ever had. Very reliable, very cheap to run. It was just a fantastic car, but it was getting old. It was 20 years old at the time, it turned 21 this year, and it was starting to have a few little issues, and I had decided that I just wanted something a little bit bigger as well. So I started looking for a new car last year. Now, I would have loved to be able to afford a brand new car, but that was not in my realm of possibilities. I don't have the money for that, because one of the goals I had associated with replacing the car was that I didn't want to get a loan. I wanted to pay for it with cash from my savings. So I kind of set a budget in mind on how much I could afford, and I started looking. And there had been a couple that had been kind of close calls to buy, I suppose you could say, but I just wasn't happy with them. Either the service history was bad, or there's just a few little issues with them. So, and then a couple of weeks ago, my sister actually spotted a car it was actually the same car yard that I brought my Mazda 2 back in 2011. So it's the same car yard, and I'd been there several times looking for cars. And she spied a 2007 model car that looked in really good condition. So I went and had a look. It was in great condition. I gave it a test drive. I really liked it. So I thought, let's do it. So I got my mechanic to do a pre-purchase inspection, because I feel that if you're going to be buying a second-hand vehicle, you need to get a pre-purchase inspection done. And like I did, because I did find an issue with the back muffler, but the car yard came to the party and they replaced that free for me with a brand new one. So that was good. So the price was a little bit higher than what I wanted to pay, but I just felt that I couldn't say no, because it was in excellent condition. It had every single service. My mechanic was really pleased with the condition it was in, and he basically said, yeah, it's a goer. I'd recommend that you get it. So, yeah. So, brought the car last week. I was a little bit nervous, I must say, transferring that sum of money over to them, because that pretty much wiped out all my savings. So, I need to start my savings again. There's a little bit of money in there, but not that much. But that's okay. It's still came within my upper limit of my budget, so that was okay. I was just happy that it was in good condition. It had a good service history. My mechanic had checked it out and he was happy with it, and it was within my budget, so I could pay cash. So that they were kind of my requirements. So I've had the car since Saturday. I picked it up on Saturday, and so far it's awesome. It's going to be quite interesting to see how long it takes me to learn how to use all the bells and whistles, because it's pretty fancy. It's got keyless start and all that kind of bizzo, so I have to learn how to use all that stuff, because the Mazda did not have anything like that. It was old school basic car. So I know that's all a long-winded explanation, but I'm a bit excited if you can't tell. So I'm going to tick off my little goal here to replace my existing car, because that is now done. If my pen will work, that would be the irony, wouldn't it? There we go. So there, that was a big goal. I was getting a bit concerned about my old car. Yeah, it was a brilliant car, but it was starting to cost a little bit of money to keep on the road. So yeah, so I've got my new car. It's slightly bigger than the hatchback, so I'll feel kind of more comfortable going on longer road trips and stuff. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. So as I said, these other goals are still happening. I've got my emergency fund up a little bit more. That's great, and I'm slowly paying off my credit card. And that last one though, getting better at planning and organising my life, that's definitely a work in progress. but we'll see how we go. So yeah, so that's it. So one more goal done. So I hope you're achieving your goals, or you're working towards them, or you've achieved them already. And yeah, I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.